morning, everybody. Have you ever had to rely on anybody other than yourself to help you change a tire, or even just take it to a car shop just to have a tire change? Well, just with these 5 easy steps, I will quickly go over with you how easy it is and show you how to change a tire with no problems at all. All right, so your first step is going to remove your hubcap and loosen your lug nuts. All right, so as you can see, my vehicle is already lifted. I did already loosen my lug nuts before I lifted it, just to kind of help with time in the process. I did put my hubcap back on, just so I can show you how easy it is to remove it. All right, so another thing too is if you can't remove it, you can easily take like a screwdriver or pry bar or anything, pretty much to get in between the rim and your hubcap, and you can just kind of pry it off. All right, but mine, all I got to do is just give it a nice little tug. All right. All right, so just like that, it comes off that easy. All right, so again, I've already loosened my lug nuts. Again, you want to do that before you raise your vehicle. That way, if you already get to this point and you haven't loosened your lug nuts, your tire's going to spin freely, and you're not going to be able to loosen your lug nuts. All right, so mine's already loosened. So the next step is to remove your lug nuts and remove the bad tire. Alright, so I'm going to take my my lug wrench right here. If you don't have a lug wrench, you can use like a 22mm socket with a ratchet. Alright. Alright, so if you can see, as I'm loosening these lug nuts more and more, the tire's starting to come out. So you want to use your foot or a hand or anything, or if you have somebody else, they can use their hands and help kind of hold that in for you, so your tire doesn't just fall off whenever you go to taking these lug nuts off. Alright, so just like that, all my lug nuts are off. Now I can go ahead and take my tire off. And boom. Alright, so for this demonstration though, this tire is still good, so I'm just going to put this one back on. But when you go to replace a bad tire, if you're using a spare tire or another tire that you have just ordered or something, you can do the same easy steps. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to align your studs on your wheel hub to the holes of the rim of your tire right here. Alright. Once you get them aligned, it goes right back on. Alright, so the same steps as you were taking it off. See, your tire's kind of slanted. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to go ahead and just get one started on the top, just to hold it from coming back when I push the bottom in. And once I get that done, I'll use my foot to push that tire in and get another one started. Alright, and once I get that done, I can go ahead and start putting on my other lug nuts. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lug wrench and just give it all a nice good little spin to where they're all just kind of hand tightened. Alright, so once they're all pretty much hand tightened, again with the same process, you can't tighten them all the way because your tire will spin freely. Alright, so now that I got them all hand tightened, it's time to go ahead and lower my vehicle back to the ground. and you want to do this kind of slow. All right, if you do it too fast, your tire or your car can just come down really hard, and it might ruin something else and have to spend more money on parts or whatever the case may be. All right, so now that it's down, lowered on the ground, I can go ahead and tighten my lug nuts, you know, as tight as I want them. Now that they're all tightened, the next step is to put back my my hubcap. As you can see, mine has a little slot right here for my little air valve stem. All right, so I'm gonna line that up and just pop it right back on. All right, and congratulations, you have just changed your own tire by yourself without having to rely on anybody else. Thank you for watching.